Hello, everyone. Good evening. It's Jen here. Welcome. You are welcome. Welcome back to yet another edition of my live streams. Tonight, we are discussing a very amazing topic, and that's dealing with pressure, expectations, and real life challenges that we go through every day. Yeah, if you are here already, if you've just joined us now, or you're already here, say hi to me in the chat and let me know where you're watching from, how your day was. It's a Monday, and just from work, and why not? I was like, I should be here, and here I am. Yeah, I see someone is already here. Say hi to me in the chat so that I can know that you're here. We are discussing an amazing topic, and that is dealing with pressure, expectations, and real life challenges. And we shall be navigating through the types of pressure, the expectations. Is it from society? Is it from family? Is it from our workplaces? We shall be navigating each and everything, the challenges that we go through that we normally don't even talk about. So we shall be going deep into this topic, and I'll be glad to share this with you people. Someone, Prince Marvin Kelly, hello to you. Thank you for joining. He says, hey, live from Entebbe. Shout out to people that are in Entebbe. Yeah, Marvin, we are talking about an amazing topic, and that's dealing with pressure, expectations, and challenges. Yeah, and right about now, we shall start our discussion. Let's start with the kinds of pressure that we face, that we go through. You can share with me. I'll be sharing what I have, and you'll be sharing, what you've gone through or what you experience. Yeah, So we shall start with work pressure. I guess since we are all, and I don't want to assume that some people that may not be having this work pressure, but I guess there is pressure at work for everyone. I don't know. It may not be there every day, but it's there. It's there. It's there. Dealing with deadlines, dealing with bosses, dealing with this, dealing with that. Tell me more to everyone that has just joined us here. We are talking about challenges, we are talking about pressure, we are talking about expectations. It could be from workplaces, it could be from a family, it could be from wherever, society. We have society pressure as well. People comparing us to others, social. Is it okay now? Is the network okay now, Luna? Luna, thank you for joining. Thank you that I am happy that you're here. How is the network now? Hello. Like, is it okay now? All right, I think you say yeah. All right, thank you for that. Yeah, guys, as we were talking about pressure, expectations, and challenges. Yeah, what is, to those that have just joined us, what is some kind of pressure that you've been going through? What are some of the expectations that you've been having from people? It could be from family, it could be from friends, it could be from society, it could be from workplaces, it could be from anywhere. Share with me, and some challenges. And what are those challenges that you've been facing, so that we can talk about them, how we navigate through these. I can learn from you as well as, you learn from me. Now someone says better. Thank you for that. Yeah, I was telling you guys a story. So this relative of mine calls me, and he wanted around 5 million. Yeah, it sounds unreal. Oh, sorry. It sounds unreal. Sorry about that. I was just putting myself right. Sorry. Yeah, it sounds unreal, but yeah, he wanted 5 million from me. And then he promised to pay back this money the next month. I think he wanted to, I don't know, I don't want to go into the details of why he wanted the money, but he wanted 5 million from me. So I was with my friend Sarah. Sarah was like, Jen, 5 million? I'm like, yeah, he needs 5 million. I first hung up on him, And then I first talked to my friend about how to raise this money. Remember, he wants a loan from me. So I was like, do you have this money on your account? But one thing with my account, I froze it. I can't withdraw money, but I can deposit money. I can't withdraw money from account. I froze it for a year. You know that thing they do, you can put money in your account, but you can't withdraw it, you know. So before even I told him that, I even didn't think about my account being whatsoever it is, you know. In my mind, I was like, I need to help him. But my friend advised me, I was like, of course we talked as friends, but like, Jenny, you can't go into the world for a loan that is not even, it's okay to tell someone no. It is okay to tell them you can't afford that money. But if you can afford giving him 1 million, it is okay. But 5 million, and you want to go now going into debts, borrowing from here and here because you want to reach his expectations, my friend was like, no, it's not worth it. You know, so I learned something from my friend Sarah. When we were there navigating through that situation, I learned something from her. You know, she was like, you need to calm down, relax, and ask yourself, is it really urgent? You know, is it important? That it requires you to go into other loans so that you can help someone else with another loan, you know. So I'm here talking, of course, that was an experience that I was sharing. I didn't want to go into details because I mean, he's a relative and he may watch this and he's like, oh, this girl, this and this, but yeah. Yeah, so nowadays when it is some kind of pressure or expectation from someone, I first relax. And then I have to reflect on myself. If it is money, if this person needs money from me, I ask myself, is it really urgent? Is it really important? Is it really worth it? And in my mind, I was like, okay, can I afford it? After answering myself previous questions, and maybe I come to an answer, whether yes or no, I'm like, can I afford it? I'm like, okay, I can afford this portion. And then I give him a call. Or I give that person a call and I'm like, you know what, you asked for 5 million, but I can afford 1 million. And that is it. Because one thing with borrowing money or giving out loans with money, it is something that will separate people. It is not something that will go easy on you. You give them money in good terms, but you'll kind of prorate getting back that money. So you give them money that you're willing to lose. You know, if someone asks for 500,000, tell them you can afford 100,000, and that is it. Because I mean, it's your money. If he can't have that money, if he's looking for that money, what makes that person think that you have that money? You know. So I see people that have just joined us. We are talking about dealing with pressure, expectations, and challenges. What is that kind of pressure or expectation that you've been having lately? Share with me. And what are the challenges that you've been facing? We can navigate through them and with our viewers and see how this can go about them. Yeah. So another thing that I do for myself is protect an hour in a day. You know, guys, we go through so much, be it work, be it our life, be it relationship, be it anything. We'll be fighting. And the reason why I chose this topic is that we'll be going through so much that we can't even talk about them. We'll be going through so many challenges, so many things, but we can't talk about them because maybe we even don't have people to talk to. We don't have people that will understand us, you know. So with me, I normalize taking off an hour in a day or hours in a day. It could be 2, it could be 3 hours just for myself, to reflect on myself, to ask myself certain questions and answer myself. Is this where I want to be? You know, how best can I go through this? You know, so I also take a walk. Yeah, I take a walk sometimes. Nowadays, you know, I told you guys previously I was a judge person. Like I overuse judge, like motorcycles. It's what I mean by judge. It's a slang. Yeah, I overuse motorcycles from home to work, from work to home, and like some months back, I had put on some much weight, and then someone was like, "You need to start gym. You need to start to work on that body." And I'm like, "Do I even have time for gym?" Do I even have time to go there and do exercise and whatever? And a certain friend of mine who is a doctor told me, Jenny, you don't even need to go to a gym. Walk, take a walk. Walking is the best exercise you can do, and that is what I do nowadays. I take a walk. At least I walk a certain part while I'm going to work. You know, even when I come back from work, I move from the motorcycle puts me somewhere, the raid that I've, gotten puts me somewhere, and then I have to walk to home. It helps me get better. It helps me relax while I'm taking that walk. So I guess someone out there that is going through so much, you can normalize taking walks. Reflect on your life. Ask yourself a few questions and answer them yourself. See where you want to be, you know. So do your hobbies. Are you going through something and you're stuck what to do? Do something that you enjoy doing. Do you love crocheting like me? I love crocheting. Sometimes when I want to put my mind off what I'm thinking about, I normally do. I crochet something. Do you love movies? Watch a movie. The good thing with movies, they put you in another world. You feel like you're lost in somewhere else. But of course, when the movie is done, you come back to the reality. But at least it makes you relax. It makes you be somewhere. So what is the thing that you do when you're stressed? What is the thing that you do when you feel pressured? When you feel like there is a lot that is expected from you and you can't even meet these expectations? What is the thing that you do? Drop your answers in the chat and I'll be reading them out to our viewers. And our quiet viewers that are out there, hello to you, but don't be quiet. Say something in the chat. This is an amazing topic that someone out there can pick a leaf. Even people that will be watching the replay. I have people that enjoy watching the replays, and yeah, to someone that will be watching the replay, hello to you. Of course, that is for someone that will be watching the replay, but we are live now. One other thing that I do to navigate these challenges is letting people know their boundaries. Guys, letting people know your boundaries. Did I mention it right? Like letting people know your boundaries. Letting people know your boundaries isn't rude. No. It is securing your space. Don't make people be over comfortable in your space. Let them know their boundaries. When someone is comfortable in your space, they can say out things anyhow. I mean, because you've made them comfortable to say out those things to you. Put up boundaries. If it is family, if they're asking for demands, if there are these distant relatives out there, you've not even grown up with them, but because they hear about you being in the city, they are sending their kids to be with you. They're asking you for school fees. Set boundaries from the very beginning. That will save you a lot. It will save your energy a lot. Yeah, so I see someone has just joined us. Please, we are talking about pressure, expectations, and challenges to navigate all this, the challenges that we face and what we have to do to come out of these situations. Drop your answers there, drop your experiences, and I'll be reading them out. Yeah, right now I was just sharing, what I do to come out of the pressure or the expectations or the challenges that I might be facing. Yeah, one, I said I take off time for myself in a day, even if I'm so tight. I make sure my evening hours are my hours. Guys, in the evening, that's why I do these live streams early. And I'm doing this for just 1 hour. So by around, what's the time? It's 7:28. By 8, we shall be done. The rest of the time is me time. I make sure I have my me time. If I'm thinking about something that is bothering me, I crochet. I do crocheting. I love crocheting. If not, maybe I do a movie. I refreshen up. I was just mentioning about taking a walk. I take a walk sometimes in the evening, such that I put my mind off whatever is stressing me. So guys, what do you normally do when you're pressured? What do you normally do when you're going through certain challenges? Drop your answers in the chat. And if you've just joined us, hello to you. That's the topic that we are talking about today. Feel free to say hello to me in the chat. You can share with me where you're watching from and engage with me in this amazing topic that we are talking about today. Also, one other thing that I normally stick on is a small money rule. Guys, however much we are going through financial challenges, always have some emergency money on you. That has helped me a lot. Guys, I'm someone that doesn't call people to ask for money. I feel like it is so heavy on me because I know if I'm going through something that needs money, how about the person that I want to ask money from? You know? So I ask myself that I'm like, if I don't have, that means this person doesn't have. It's just that they can't also say it. Like I have that thing in me that whatever I'm feeling or whatever I'm thinking is what the other person is feeling or thinking. You know, if I don't have the money and I can't ask, that means the other person also may not have and can't ask. And now you're picking your call, calling this person, putting them on pressure because you want money, you know. So to avoid all that, I always have emergency money on me. Guys, even if it is 50,000 shillings, have it on you. What if you get sick in the house when you are alone? What do you do? Who will take you to hospital? What will you pay? What will you use to pay for the medication in the hospital? You know? What if an emergency can come up? You know, your mom can call you from the village and she's stuck, she needs 10,000 shillings. And then you tell them you don't have. So I always have, that is a small money rule. You know, you can pick it. As I said earlier, we are learning. I'm learning from you, you are learning from me. Yeah, that is a small money rule that I have. I always have emergency money on me. However small it is, even if it's 10,000 shillings, I'm always having it on me. Such that in case things go south, I'm okay. You know. Uh, Also, when things get too heavy, I speak to someone. Do you people have people that you speak to when you're stuck or when things get too heavy? When life gets overwhelming? Do you have someone that you talk to? Yeah, of course I have that person in my life. I don't know if he's here. And I don't know if he knows that he's someone that I run to whenever I'm stuck. You know, whenever I'm going through something, he's someone that I run to always. Yeah, I always disturb him with my calls each and every time because I feel like, what can I do? I need an advice on this. I need to talk to someone. I need to, yeah. So, do you guys have that person that you talk to? Yeah. Even if it's not a friend, you may not trust friends. Of course, you don't need a bunch of people to talk to. No, you just need someone. Even if it's your mother, even if it's your dad, it could be a relative, it could be a senga, it could be an auntie, whatever, whatever person you find comfort in. Do you have someone that you talk to? You know, sometimes you'll be going through so much that you just need someone to share with, and then you pour out your heart, and then that is it. You know, after talking to someone, you feel like, you know, the heart that came heavy becomes lighter. Yeah, so do you people have people that you talk to? Share with me here, you know, so that we can navigate more in the topic. I see people are here. Drop. Marvin, are you still here? Lona, are you still here? Some people chatting with me earlier. I don't know. I hope my network is okay, guys. I might be here and my network is not good. Maybe you people can. There's a time I did a live stream and I was here saying out people, they were typing, they were seeing their chats, but I wasn't seeing their chats here. So I hope my network is okay because I see it's okay here, but I don't know about your side. When we go to let's talk about challenges and what tools we can use to navigate. Luna says, I'm listening. Thank you for being here, Luna. Share your experience. Share your experience with me. Have you been in some kind of pressure lately? It could be exams since you're still a student, you know, expectations from family. We are girls. You know, I mentioned earlier here that my family keeps nagging me with, when are you giving birth? We need kids. We need a man here. We need this. I'm like, it's good timing. It's good timing. So are you in some kind of pressure, expectation, any challenges that you're facing? It could be work, it could be anything. Share with me here so that we can have a broader view about life. It's not, let it not be only me sharing my experiences. I need to hear from you people as well, you know. So what do you people do when you're anxious, when you're going through certain things at work? What do you guys, you know, how do you navigate through that? Luna says, just know that I have that experience. I've experienced it all. Share with me, share with me. Justin Daria says, how are you doing over there? Justin, how are you? I'm okay. I'm okay. How are you doing? You're welcome here. Feel at home, feel free. Tonight we are talking about dealing with pressure, expectations, and challenges. You can share with us your experience. Have you ever been in some kind of pressure? Have you ever been in some kind of, people expecting so much from you? What challenges have you been going through lately? Share with me, you know. And how did you come out of this situation? Nona, tell us, how are you coming out of this situation, these challenges? What are you doing to overcome them? Lona says, marriage, kids, school, perfections, assumptions. That is it. That is it. And these are things that we go through every day. Because I mean, we're living in the same society, Africanity. Of course, when a girl leaves school, they expect you to bring a man, they expect you to have kids, they expect you to be perfect. Someone says perfection, they expect you to, of course, okay, not all parents expect you to be perfect, but the society. They don't understand that at some point you feel lost, at some point you feel like you need to take a break. They don't understand that I don't know how to even bring it. There are some people that want things to move in a straight line for you, yet they don't know what you are going through. So, yeah, thank you for sharing that with us. Justin says, good evening to you. Good evening to you, Justin. Thank you for being here. I'm so humbled. Justin says, long time too, long time too. How have you been? I missed you on these live streams, but I hope you are doing well. Luna says, just focusing on myself, being selfish with my time and loving myself. That is good. That is good. You have to love yourself more. You have to love yourself more. If you don't love yourself more, my dear, it will drain you because you will keep living a life that is not yours. Because you want to meet other people's expectations. You get what I mean? So this is okay. You have to live yourself. You have to love yourself. You know, live at your pace. Because I mean, who doesn't want a good life? But if it has not come your way, what do you have to do about it? Do you have to force it? Do you have to fake it? Of course not. You know? So thank you for sharing that. Just when we are talking about dealing with pressure, expectations, challenges, what are you guys doing to go through this, to navigate this situation? Share with me, share with me. And when things are tight, for example, expenses, how do you guys, Lona, how do you navigate dealing with expenses, financial strains when things are tough? Personally, when things are tough, like in the financial side, I look through the list. What do I have on a table? I have this, I have this, I have this, I have that. How much money do I have? I lay it down. Okay, if I pay for this, or if I deal with this, if I deal with this, how much will I remain with? Or how much does it cost me to deal with all this? Do I have that money? If not, I pull off one expense. I I pull off, like, if maybe I have a certain outfit that I want to buy, and maybe I have a certain medication that I have to meet, I weigh what is more important. Medication is more important. So I pull off the outfit. I'm like, I'll get it another time when I can afford it. Let me go on with this, So I learn to go over other things and concentrate on the important things. So I guess someone out there can pick a leaf from me. And guys, learn to say no to certain things. Learn to say no. I learned that the hard way. Even if it is a function, learn to say no to that invite if you can't afford it. If you can't afford going there, or if it is, you know, hindering your schedule, learn to say no. Is it an expectation? Is it a financial expectation from a relative or from a friend? A friend is calling you wanting a loan and you can't afford it. Learn to say no. Say no to that, because I mean, it is not your problem that they're in that financial state. Of course, you could want to help, but I mean, you can't. You're not able. So what do you have to do? You know? So learn to say no. Learn to say no. Is it some kind of pressure that you can't deal with? Learn to say no. Guys, your mental health is so important. Your mental health is so important. Lona says, I live within my means. Can I pay for it? No. Then I don't need it. That is it. That is it. What you can't afford, leave it. It's not for you. What is for you will come your way. You know? Yeah, as I was saying, I was navigating through this learning to say no. Say no to certain things. Look at it, admire it, want it, but I mean, you can't afford it, leave it. Don't strain yourself financially because you want to meet certain grounds. You get what I mean? So let me ask our viewers one question to someone that is out there. How do you, for example, someone might be asking, how do I stop comparing myself? Sometimes it might not be society comparing you to other people, but maybe you're comparing yourself to other people. As I mentioned earlier, we are in a world of social media. We have accounts here, we have Instagram, we have TikTok, we have Facebook, we have Snapchat, we have a lot of X, we have a lot of applications that we are on. And of course, people post their daily lives, they're on vacations, they are here, they are there, and you're like, oh, I need to be there as well. Can you afford that vacation that you want to go to? If no, live within your means, you know. But earlier I was navigating through a certain line of how do you stop comparing yourself. One, you first ask yourself, whom am I comparing myself to? Is it someone on social media? If yes, unfollow them. Unfollow them. If that person, like, you feel like you're comparing yourself to that person, you feel like you want to be like them, you feel like they put you on certain kind of pressure that I want to do whatever they are doing. If they're going to a certain place or for a vacation or for a certification, you'd be like, oh, I want to go there next time, but you can't afford it. And follow them so that you free your mindset. You free your mind rather, so that your mind focuses on what helps you. So that your mind can be on what will, on what you can afford. Yes, so whatever you can't afford is not for you. You don't have to strain financially because you want to meet a certain expectation. It's not worth it. It's not. Because at the end of it all, it will drain you. It will not drain any other person. It will drain you. And who will you cry for? No one. No one. Even the people that you're going extra miles for will not come to your rescue. So you have to be wise. You have to be wise. You have to be wise. I don't know if someone is there, but if you're there, you can say hi to me. We are navigating that topic that is right there. And comparison is a snake thief. You compare yourself to people that are on social media, my dear. It will come to you. We talked about setting boundaries with family. You start small, say no once, you know, and it will get better. It will get better with time. Mhm. To someone that has just joined us, I don't know what you are going through. If you are going through something or you're just listening in, I hope this live stream will bring comfort to your place, to wherever you are watching from. Yeah, we are navigating through an amazing topic, dealing with pressure, expectations, and challenges, you know. And I've been sharing my experiences earlier here. If you've just joined and you missed it, ensure to watch the replay. Yeah, because I don't want you to miss out any single detail of what we have been talking about. And anyone that is out there and could want to share something with me, please do regarding this topic of work as well. I mean, so share whatever you have in mind, your experiences, what kind of pressure have you been to, what expectations do people have in you? Is it that they want you up there and you feel like you're still struggling to get up there? Sometimes we'll be having people that expect us to be so perfect, people that expect us to be up there. You're done with school, you're working, or maybe you're even if you're not employed, maybe you're an employee, an employee of yourself, like you have a business. Of course, there's so much expectations. Even in that business, there's so many things that you expect or that people expect from you, even in your business. What are those expectations? Share with us here, guys. And what are those challenges that you are facing? Share with me. And guys, I posted new videos in the shorts and the shorts, so check them out. Yeah. Also, ensure to watch our previous live streams. I've been hosting our guests here. So far, I've done 2 episodes with guests. The first guest was Sarah. I hope you guys enjoyed her. I'll be bringing her back soon because people are like, oh, we need her back. I'm like, why not? So I'll be bringing her back soon. The next guest was Michelle. So I'll also be bringing her back soon because it was an amazing topic that we talked about on Saturday. We're delving into, you check out the YouTube channels. I mean the YouTube videos. It's under the podcasts actually. Yeah, those amazing topic. I grouped them and I put them under podcast. So ensure to watch them, like, comment, subscribe. If you're new here, please ensure to subscribe. I mean, why not? Why not? Uh, Marvin, are you still there? And if you're new here and this live has helped you, if I was sharing something that was important to you, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Yeah, such that we grow together. We grow this channel together. We are getting there. Where I am now is not where I was, last year when I started this channel. So we are growing it. So I would love to grow it with you. Don't forget to subscribe, like the live stream, share, comment to anyone that might, be interested in the content that is on our channel. And I'll be bringing in another guest. That will be next week. I don't know if we'll make it this week. He was like, I don't know if I'll make it, but let's see how the week goes. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. So I'll be having an amazing guest. I'll be communicating the date once he confirms. You know, yeah, I'll be bringing a doctor to this live stream, and we shall be talking about diabetes. Yeah, the causes, the signs, the how to prevent it, what to eat to prevent it. You know, what to avoid eating such that you don't. We shall be talking about everything. Yeah, once he confirms his date, I'll definitely make a poster and I'll be posting it under post. Guys, ensure to see the posts that I post on the channel, because anything new that I'll be bringing onto the channel, I'll make sure I post it first, so that people are aware, people that are in this community are aware about it. Yeah, I'm so excited about these things, and thank you guys for supporting. I know you guys can turn up in big numbers when I bring a guest. So thank you. I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you for showing my guests love. When I hosted Sarah, whew, the whole room blew. We had people, like the live stream had like very many people. I'm like, whoa, thank you guys for welcoming my guests. And when I had Michelle, it was a whole different story. So guys, thank you so much for welcoming my guests. Yeah. And guys, when you're on pressure to do things, there is a line. Do you have, for example, this year, you may have said, I want to buy a car, I want to buy land, I want to do a business, I want to go for a vacation. Like maybe you have 4 things on your bucket list this year, and you feel like you've not done enough to meet them. Don't be on pressure. Even when you have done only one, you've done that, well done. And always appreciate yourself for the fact that you have come. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy, but we we try. You be having goals, and guys, always set goals, and let nothing twist you or put you away from whatever you have aligned. Set goals, and if this goes, maybe you've set 4 goals this year, like I mentioned, you want to buy a car, you want to buy land, you want to do a business, you want to maybe get married, you want to do a wedding, and maybe you're tight financially. You don't need to strain. Even when you do one, it's okay. You have tried. Maybe things didn't go as planned, so you don't have to put yourself on so much pressure, because I mean you are not God. We plan, but God plans as well. We plan, but the master plan is there. So you may have your plans, but God has plans for you as well. And of course, He has good plans for us. So whatever didn't come out this year, guys, you did well. We try again next year. So I hope you guys someone that has just joined us, say hello to me. Say hello to me in the chat, so that I can know who you are, where you're watching from, and what are your opinions about this topic. It's a tough one. That's why I needed your engagement here. It's a really tough one. And guys, if relationships are tough, remember something about relationships. If something is bothering in your relationship, normalize talking about things. If there is this relationship pressure that you're having, normalize talking about things. Tell this person what you feel. Tell them what you think about this that you're arguing about. I always tell my person that I'm dating that we should normally talk about things and leave it at that. We don't have to get stuck onto that. Today we talk about that, the next day we are on that, the other day we are on that. No, it's not worth it to drain our energy. Tell me how you feel about it. If I'm not doing well, tell me, you did this, but it didn't amuse me. I put myself right, or I tell you, maybe this is the reason why I acted that way. If I'm not happy with you, in a calm way, not even in a rude way, in a kind, calm way, text this person. Tell them how you feel. Tell them if they messed up. Sometimes someone can mess up and they don't know that they have messed up. Someone can do something to you and they don't know that they have done something bad to you. You know what I mean? So normalize opening up when you're in a relationship. Tell your partner what you feel about certain things, and this will save a lot. That can relationship pressure. won't have to be a problem. Because I mean, you're having work stress, you're having pressure from family, you're having society pressure, you're having lots of things on your table. And then you add on relationship pressure. It's not worth it. It's not worth your energy. You know what I mean? So yeah, so guys, normalize taking out things with your partner such that you don't have to deal with relationship stress, such that you don't have to deal with relationship pressure. And if you ever feel hopeless or thinking of harming yourself, please reach out to someone. Your true friend. I mentioned here, if you have someone in your life that you can talk to, sometimes you feel like you want to even commit suicide because things are not going your way, things are not going how you plan them. Talk to someone. You don't have to take poison and die because you're going through something. And another thing I need to remind you guys, you're not the only one that is going through these things, and you're not alone. People are facing these challenges, these pressures, these expectations each and every day. You're not the only one, and you are not alone in this situation. It's just that we don't talk about them, so we feel like we are alone, you know? And sometimes we don't trust our friends because we feel like, we have friends, but they also have other friends. So you may share something with them, but of course, in your mind, you're like, whew, this person will share with another friend, and sometimes you feel insecure sharing your details with them. But you can find comfort in someone, truly. You can really find comfort in someone, such that you don't have to commit suicide. You don't have to go overboard because you messed up. We all mess up, guys. We make mistakes each and every day. But how do we navigate them? How do we come out of this? How do we stand out? Like, how do we stand up even after going through something that is so terrible? you know so those are some of the things you need to ask yourself each and every time you feel like, whew, things are not going well, I need to kill myself. You don't need to kill yourself. You have not yet fulfilled whatever God brought you into this world to fulfill. you know so yeah, guys, that has been our amazing topic. Yeah, I've not gotten, much engagement here in the chat, but I was seeing people here, few people were typing here and there. Maybe, I don't know, if someone is going through something that they can't even type it here. It is okay. It is okay. I hope wherever you are or wherever you are watching from, I hope this live stream gives you comfort, and I hope you stand up out of the situation that you're going through. You, um, and sometimes the people that we expect to understand us normally don't. You feel like maybe your parents should understand you more, and maybe they're not doing so. So you feel like, I'm so lost, and the only solution is to go out in this world. No. Sometimes you feel like a friend that you trust, or a brother or a sister, is someone that you can rely on, and maybe they're not doing that. You feel so lost. And I'm just giving reasons why people kill themselves or why people fall out of themselves, because they feel like no one will come to their rescue, you know. So that has been our topic. I don't know if someone is out there and has something else to say, because I'm soon ending the live stream. I just have 3 minutes to end the live stream. As I said, I'm doing this for only 1 hour, because evening hours are my me time. Like, I need my me time. Yeah, to reflect on how the day has been, what I didn't meet today, and maybe plan to meet them tomorrow. Like, I mean, the deadlines, how my workplace was, what am I doing to make myself better, what innovations do I plan to do, all those things. I think about them when I'm at home and alone. Yeah, so this time, that from 8 to sometime, it's my me time. It's my me time. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I'll be ending the live stream soon, but if you're out there and you feel like you still need to say something here before I end the live stream, please do. Please do. And feel free. This space is a safe place. It's a safe space. You don't feel pressure. You don't have to feel pressured. You don't have to feel overwhelmed. You know, you can always say out whatever you want to say out here on this live stream. Okay. All right. Thank you all. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for being honest, you know, for being honest and kind tonight. One last thing I want to say is pressure is real. Expectations are real. Challenges are real. And these are things that are happening to all of us. These are things that are happening each and every day. Never feel so lost that you're the only one that is going through these things. No. You know, someone out there may be going through worse than you. Someone out there may be having a worse circle than you. You know, sometimes your circle defines who you are. Okay, the circle doesn't define who you are, but the challenges that you face is because of the circle that you're having. You know, there is a circle that you can have, and each person in the circle, like you're the, I don't want to be rude, but maybe you're the, oof, I don't know how, I'm looking for a way to phrase this that is not rude. Let's leave that. Yeah, but as I mentioned earlier, pressure is real, but you are not your own pressure. Just let it flow. Whatever. Yeah, if you feel like you're not married, you're not ready for marriage, and maybe there's pressure from family, there's pressure from relatives, live your life. Take it at your pace. You don't have to be on pressure of anything. They don't know what you are going through. You know what you are going through. You don't have to go extra miles for people that are not worth it. If someone is worth it, maybe you think about it. But you think about it when it doesn't strain you, when it doesn't affect you. You know what I mean? So I hope we are okay. I normally saying no. Normally saying no and save, guys, save. You need to save. You need to save something. You need to save something each and every week, such that you don't have to be calling people to strain them financially. We're talking about financial expectations, financial challenges. If you are having a financial challenge by people calling you, why do you want to give someone a financial strain by you calling them? So to avoid that, save something for yourself. Have some emergency money on you. You know, so that you don't run out of money. You don't have to burden people. You don't have to call people asking them for money. So to everyone that has been here with me from the very beginning, I thank you. I thank you for being here. And I hope this live stream has been a good help to you. Ah, the best is in the building. Why do you come when I'm about to end the live stream? Yeah, the best. Hello to you. How are you? We were talking about pressure, expectations, challenges, you know. What is that kind of pressure that you've been going through? What is that expectation that people are having towards you? Is it family? What are those challenges that you are facing? And how are you navigating through them? That's what we were talking about today. Yeah, and I was sharing my experiences earlier, so you should watch the replay so that you don't miss out. Yeah, but before I end the live stream, you can share with me. You can share with me your experience, what you're up to, such that ending stream. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to share. So unfair. No, I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, just that I was waiting for people to come and engage, and mm, and you weren't here. But since you're here, we can still delve into that before I go off. Yeah, that's the topic that we're talking about today. You can share with me. You can share with me. What do you think? What's your opinion? What's your challenge what challenge have you been facing lately? You know, what are you up to? How are you navigating through this? It could help someone that is out there. The Gobi says, you were waiting for me. Yes. Why not? Why not? I was waiting for you before you can end the live stream. Um, what is that challenge that you've been going through lately? You can share with me. And what expectations have you been having lately? Guys, this is the live stream. To those that will be watching the replay, thank you for stopping by and watching to this hour. If you're watching the replay and you've reached this hour, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being around. The Beast, are you still here? Okay. Yeah, I guess, guys, that is it. To those that have missed this live stream, you will definitely watch the replay. I mean, why not? Yeah, it's been an amazing topic. And to those that have been with me till this hour, thank you for being here. The Beast, I don't know if you're still here, but if you're still here, you can drop something in the chat so that I can see you. I'll be ending the live stream. Have a good night. Those that are in Uganda, have a good night. Those that are watching us somewhere in some part of the world and it's morning or afternoon, have a great day ahead. Thank you guys for always supporting me. Thank you for welcoming each content that I bring to this channel. I don't take that lightly. Thank you and have a great day or a great night ahead. Bye-bye.